Righty then, Successful Indie Author 5 Minutes Focus episode 1118. 30 books in 30 weeks. You too can do this. No, don't listen to that. That's crap. I did that 2019. I published 30 books in 30 weeks, mostly with co-authors doing the majority of the writing, but I published, 6 or 7 of my own books during that time. And it quadrupled my costs because and I write fast because that's all I do is write. So I publish generally about a book a month, and you add in a book a week, that quadrupled my costs. So now I had 4 covers a month instead of 1. I now had 4 sets of editing in a month. I also had 3 extra books I got to read in a month and edit and review and rewrite. And by the end of that in 2019, my heart was so gooned up, I had heart surgery at the beginning of 2020. So don't do that. I got caught up in the rat race of, hey, you've got good books, you've got a good readership. Now you need more, just more of that. And you're going to, your revenue is going to explode. Well, it didn't. My revenue tanked because readers wanted my books. They didn't want co-written books that the stories kind of sounded the same, but weren't. And that's what you get when your co-author does the majority of the writing. Good stories, but not the same. So when you build a readership on one thing, when you switch over to another thing, they're not necessarily coming with you. So 30 books in 30 weeks, don't ever get caught in a rat race for which your body is not equipped to handle. And mine absolutely was not. So anybody who tells you you have to publish fast, you have to get in there, you have to do more, use AI because you got to keep up. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to it. You're going to destroy yourself, like I almost did back in 2019 because I had built a great readership. 2017, 2018, huge years, even though I started publishing in 2016. So that quickly, in a relative sense, I was rolling, but that wasn't the answer. The second half of 2019, I published, I think, 5 books is all in 6 months. But that made the year because I only had 5 covers, I only had 5 sets of editing, and those books did very, very well in the charts. All of them bestsellers. So, what's the right answer? Better is better. More isn't necessarily better. Now, that being said, you've got to write the best book you can, no matter how long it takes you. But don't goof around. Once the book is done, go send it through the quality control process and get it out there. Just because you can take 2 years to write a book, why? If you have the time, make the effort and get it done. So 1 book a year, and you'll run into a lot of authors who spend a lot of time contemplating their navels. Ursula K. Le Guin, great writer, great books. She had time in her writing schedule to think, just to sit and think. But she did that because she wrote those books and she got them out there. Us, well, write the books, get them out there. We don't have a long pipeline like you might have in the traditional publishing world. We have, my editor takes 2 weeks. I send her a book. 2 weeks later, I've got it edited back. My proofreaders take 2 to 4 days is all. And then if I need more proofreaders, I'll send it out. And usually I give them more time and like a week, 2 weeks. And yeah, there you go. It's ready to go. And then sit on it for a while, try to get that audio done, get the paperback formatted, get the paperback published, get the audio published, get the audio out in other channels, all that good stuff. So write the best book you can as quickly as you can. Don't write the book and then sit around and sip coffee and smoke your doobies and think, hey, I'm a writer, look at me. And there's a book sitting there. Publish it, get it out there, get some feedback, and then get another one out there. But that other one, write it the best, absolute best book you can. So don't listen to gurus. And yes, I know people have called me that, but if you ever think you hear me telling you, you need to write faster, you need to write more, that's not the truth. That's sometimes you're diddling around and you know it. You have to challenge yourself. Write the best book you can as quickly as you can. Don't write 30 books in 30 weeks. You're not going to get there from here. That's too much. Now, write 30 short stories in 30 weeks? Possible. because we're talking 5,000, 6,000 words in a week. Yeah, you can do that. $1,000, 1,000 words a day is not overwhelming. You can do that. My goal is 2,000 a day, and I'm not quite meeting it right now, but hey, that's okay. I'm not pushing myself into an early grave. Not anymore. I already had that. Already had a freaking electron probe in my heart, frying nerves all over the place, 12 different spots. So no, I don't need that anymore. So let's take it easy. Right. Set myself a daily goal. And if it's 2,000 words, that's 60,000 words. That's a novel a month. I can get 2,000 words when I'm focused in a couple hours. So I'm working 2 hours a day. Now, don't say I'm overtaxing myself by writing and publishing a book a month, because when I finish that book, then it gets edited, then it gets proofread, but I'm writing the next book during that time. So not wasting time, but working 2 hours a day. Well, I work a lot more than that because I generally am not getting 1,000 words an hour, but you get the idea. And I'm retired. The only thing I do is write books and walk Stanley. He's back there. We already had our walk this morning. The mosquitoes were out, and it's really, really wet out there because it poured overnight. But besides all that, writing books. So best book you can, as quickly as you can. And if you take that as, I have to write more, better, faster, then only take it as a challenge to what you are capable of doing, and not, hey, I took 5 years to write this book, even though I wrote the first draft in 2 months. Then what the hell are you doing? Come on, get it out there and write 4 more books during that time. So that's my challenge to you. Don't overextend yourself, but don't diddle and dawdle and waste time when you have a very good book that deserves to be out there, and people deserve to be reading it, and should be reading it and getting back to you with, hey, this is good. There's nothing like positive reinforcement to motivate you to write that next book. Peace, fellow humans.